motherfucker. You shouldn't fell in love with that motherfucker. You knew better than that motherfucker. They told you about that motherfucker. Look at this shit you went through, motherfucker. Everybody told you about that motherfucker. You ain't that motherfucker listen. And that motherfucker got you all in them goddamn fucked up positions. You hard as a shit. Hard as a goddamn brick. Now look at you, on the side of the road, walking, jumping in goddamn fence. Listen, motherfucker. Nobody tell you to fall in love with that motherfucker. Everybody told you about that motherfucker, but you ain't listen to nobody, motherfucker. And look at you now, motherfucker. 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 They told you from the get-go. That motherfucker won't look good. You thought you could change the motherfucker. You wish you could. Now look at you. A couple of years later, who the fuck they done run down? Look who they got locked up now. I told you, motherfucker. Look at your ass now. You the one fell in love with that motherfucker. Everybody told you about that motherfucker, but you just ain't listen, motherfucker. Now look what the fuck position that motherfucker got you in, motherfucker. You calling me, you better go another motherfucker. I told you about that motherfucker. You the one fell in love with that motherfucker. Everybody try to tell you about that motherfucker, but you couldn't listen. You fell in love with that motherfucker. You went to war for that motherfucker. Everybody told you that nigga was a goddamn scumbag, goddamn rat. But you turned by you that nigga since school, you know that nigga ain't gonna do that. And look at you, nigga. Look where you at. Look where that motherfucker at. I told you that motherfucker was a motherfucker rat. You ain't listen, motherfucker. You hard as head as a motherfucker. Sometimes you gotta bump your head against the wall, motherfucker. Everybody told you about this bitch. Told she could bring you down. Yeah, look at you now, motherfucker. Brung down. Alright, yeah. Girl, you hard as a motherfucker. Yeah, hard as a motherfucker. They told you about that motherfucker, but you ain't wanna listen, motherfucker. And look at you now, motherfucker. Crap broke down, motherfucker. Should've listened. I bet you listen. You wish you listened now, motherfucker. Alright, yeah. You fell in love with that motherfucker. Everybody tried to warn you and told you about that motherfucker. But you hard as hell as a motherfucker. You wanna do what you wanna do, motherfucker. And look what the fuck happened to you, motherfucker. Alright, yeah. Everybody told you about that motherfucker. But you hard as hell as a motherfucker. You wanna do what you gonna do, then look at you now, motherfucker. Look at you now, motherfucker. Look at you now, motherfucker. Alright, look at you now, motherfucker.